Hey family, the word in Psalms 84 and 10 says, "For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I would rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God than to dwell in tents of wickedness." So let's break that down. So a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. A day in thy presence is better than 1,000 days. A day in thy court is going to make up for every heartbreak, every disappointment, every tear. It's work because we're not going to even live 1,000 years here. So that day when we do go to his courts, when we do enter his presence, just like to now on earth, when we enter his presence, there's weeping, there's joy, there's comfort. So that day in his courts is going to make up for everything you've ever had to endure. Then it says, a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I would rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God than to dwell in tents of wickedness. I don't care what position you give me, God. I just want to be in your presence. I don't care if I'm opening the doors. I just want to be in your presence because your presence is better than anything that I can do now. Any sin, any wickedness that I can enjoy here, man, just one day in your presence, in your courts, is going to make up for everything that I had to endure. So that's why my hope and my salvation is in the promises of God and his kingdom and what he did for us on Calvary, that we can have that day. Because if it wasn't for that day in his courts, man, a lot of us would have gave up a long time ago. God bless.